Hello, fire signs. Happy Friday to you. So, Three of Swords. The first card that came out. This card typically is thought of the heartbreak card, the betrayal, in terms of something that you felt very deeply, very passionately about. This particular Three of Swords, I read it as wisdom through that heartbreak. Wisdom gained because of something that harmed you, something that hurt you. Oh, good girl. Sorry. So this is something that you felt deeply in the past. Something that you felt deeply in the past that really hurt you, but you gained a lot of knowledge from it. You gained a lot of information. You may have felt that it was going to bury you, but it didn't. It didn't bury you. You've come back even stronger. All of a sudden I just got a headache. Sorry. You came back stronger. So the Knight of Cups, this is talking about action moving forwards. Cups are about spirituality, but I also read them as about like a transformative power, like a mental and emotional power to transform. The swords are supposed to be about mentality, but to me, so is cups, because thinking can be in the flow. Thinking can be stagnant. It can be, it's not always about edges when you're thinking, right? It's not always black and white. There are gray areas and in-between areas. So this is a card of transformation. This pain that you went through that gave you a lot of knowledge, that solidified who you are at a core level, this helped you transform. It's helping you take action towards a transformation that opens new doorways and helps you become who you're meant to be. Yeah. So we had 3 cards fall out at the same time. The Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. The Two of Pentacles, this is about 2 sides. Like 2 sides to every story, juggling 2 things. Like juggling the physical with the material, or not the juggling the material, the physical with the spiritual. Trying to get knowledge with balancing that with everything that you have to do in the day. Trying to juggle 2 jobs, 2 people, even if one of them is you and the other one is somebody who you're romantic with, or a child, a pet, pet dog. This is juggling, and you're on solid ground now, but you notice that really nasty looking storm and those boats out to sea, and you notice that when she's juggling, in some decks the pentacles make a figure 8, and they kind of do here, and the boats kind of do also, even though it's a hidden figure 8. Even these 2 rocks here make that infinity, that figure 8 symbol. So this has been a struggle for you for a while, and you've really been trying to come up with a solution. And we have the Four of Cups. This is a card of, it can mean daydreaming, but to me that's also coming up with a solution, because sometimes you need to think about something, But if you're not coming up with an answer right away, then you need to like walk away and let your unconscious mind deal with it. Let your higher self, your spirit, deal with it. And then you'll get an answer. You'll find that cup hidden in the tree of knowledge in the background there. You'll get that answer at some point. Maybe in a dream. Maybe somebody will just say some random thing and it'll make sense all of a sudden. It'll click. Or you'll read something in a book or at work and you'll be like, now I get it. Now I know the answer. Like it'll just click for you. And this is about, balancing possibility, finding your path with your inner guidance, being true to who you are and staying on that path once you've found it. Even if it's not the path that other people or that you thought you would have, with that heartbreak from the Three of Swords that made you wise. You may have thought your path was one way, but now you realize it's another way. It's another direction entirely. And the clarifier, which to get that with the Hermit, the clarifier was the High Priestess, which is about a balanced knowledge, both a knowledge of the spiritual and the material, a knowledge of the conscious and the unconscious, and how you're going to use that knowledge. Like, now that you've got the knowledge, how are you going to use it? You had to go within to see those possibilities, to get this balance. And now you have the balance and you have the knowledge. So you have to figure out how to use it. And what's hidden from you, at the bottom of the Ethereal Visions, we have 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Judgment, Judgment is where it ends. So Judgment is about leaving behind what no longer serves you in this case and starting new, starting down a new path. The King of Pentacles is leadership and satisfaction in the material world. The King of Wands, strength in your transformation at a core level, who you are, getting that grounding. 3 of Wands, the vision that you have to expand, the new path that you're going on, the new direction in your life, scouting that out and finding it and going down it. And the 10 of Cups, this is the ending and the new beginning that brings you that satisfaction, that you now have the wisdom to transform into, with this knight in his golden cup, his grail, his eternal knowledge, and it's golden. The knowledge is golden, right? The knowledge of who you are and what you want. It's that saying, don't wish for something, because you might get what you wish for and then you might realize you don't want it. But in this case, you have the wisdom you learned from that experience. And so the rainbow is there. All the colors are there. The knowledge is there, the balance and the satisfaction, this ending of the pain and the new beginning. it's all there. Have a great Friday. I'll see you tomorrow.